I was afraid people just like forgot about it.
As if they could ever forget about us, honey. We're timeless, eternal. We've got appeal across a broad spectrum of demographics. We're never going out of style.
Oh, look.
I know, it wasn't planned. Crazy.
This is crazy.
I know.
And if you like this skinny Lexus band, I believe we have them available at TrixieandMattel.com.
Oh, do anything goes. Anything goes.
I have some concerns.
Yeah.
About the length of today based on this temperature.
I do too. I think there is a chance that I could softly, quietly, and casually walk away.
Hi, I'd kill for a window unit. Trixie Mattel.
And I'm hot to trot and also to gallop. Right the f out of here, because there's no AC.
Katya. And welcome to the show where we talk about whatever we want.
Because it's our show.
And not yours.
I cannot believe it.
Impos. I'm calling Osha. I know that queen. Osha O'Hara.
Osha O'Hara. What is the topic actually? Do we know?
The news.
Oh my God, have you heard? Have you heard the news?
I've heard the news. All right, I'm Trixie Mattel with the traffic. Just checking out of here. We have drag queens compacted in the back of sedans.
Yes, we do. And not only that, Christine, you'll never believe what's coming up next. Right now, in fact. Drag queens have had their breasts forcibly removed from their bodies. That's right. Not quite a mastectomy, but a breast kidnapping, I suppose you could call it. A forcible removal of breasts from the chest of a drag queen. Me, in fact, if you can you believe it, Christine? It was me in broad daylight, punishing daylight, hot sun in the studio today, Bob.
The great news is we will be at the news station donating the breasts to newborns who don't have breasts.
That is right, and not only that, we will be shuffling them through puberty at an alarming rate.
We're gonna throw to Trixie with the weather. Thanks, Trixie. We have a heat wave coming in the studio today because the air conditioning is broken down.
Yeah.
Can you believe it? I've never experienced such a horrible humid heat wave in my 45 years on the air. I think I'll quit right now.
What the f are you doing?
Do you listen in or watch the news? Are you a news watcher? Do you have your nose in the news?
I have my issues. Here's the thing. The problem with the news is way too much information. The news is a disturbing mix of painfully direct, tragic information and fluff pieces.
Mary, and it all depends. It's like, I mean, I have never, now more than ever.
She's in front of me. She is in front of me. No. You've tried to make me look obese at the gig.
You don't need any help from me, sir.
Is it?
It is!
This is a travesty.
No, she's behind. Oh. No,
You're not in front of her, she's behind you.
It was like
You want something newsworthy?
Sorry.
Take a look at this. Do you watch the news on the TV?
No.
No.
I don't
On
watch
the radio?
news.
Oh, perfect. This is great.
I don't want to be problematic, but
No,
I get all my news on Twitter.
Well,
is that okay? Is it okay?
But you gotta watch, let me tell you, and also you, Democracy Now! Love that name too, right? Because what do we want? Democracy. When do we want it?
Now.
Amy Goodman is the host, and she does not wear any makeup. And she has this gray, thin hair, and she sure looks like a haggard woman at the end of her rope. Just like, remember in Batman when the Joker poisoned all the makeup supply?
And they're like,
and the news anchors were like, no, they were like on the air with bloodshot eyes and bags because they couldn't do makeup. That's Amy Goodman. I mean, like, no offense, because she's lovely. But the whole thing is like—
No offense, but you look like a movie villain
No, not a villain, victim.
A victim, yes. Wow.
But she looks, the whole point is that she gives like, unbiased, the kind of news I want.
Well, that's part of the problem with the news is it's this Jodie Foster is down at the Gelsons picking her nose, or I don't know. And then also someone was murdered outside your house today.
Yeah.
Anyway, up next, this new popcorn could make you live forever.
Yeah.
It's just like all
How
over the
to save
place.
$10 by killing a... Yeah. I mean, if you take like 1 hour and you do 10 minutes on each cable network from Fox to MSNBC to CNN to Democracy Now! And then maybe a religious one.
Are we seeing
literally 5 different realities happening. You're seeing wildly different interpretations of it, as if it's from like a cartoon villain perspective, or like a heroic perspective, or a Pollyanna perspective. Like there's nothing in common.
Here's what I want. I want a cell block tango featuring each network.
That it would be great.
Fox, CNN, MSN, SBC, Twitter, Apple. And then they're all doing like the same stories, but like their own spin on it.
And Amy Goodman would be at the end, just like blandly delivering objective truth in a way that puts everybody to sleep.
And with no makeup on and not dancing.
Not dancing. Like, actually, guys, this is really important, so I really need you to talk to you about something. And they was like, shut up.
I just find it puzzling sometimes on the news because obviously to be a real broadcast person, you do have to have a fair amount of education. These people dedicate their college
in communications.
Yeah, like they study journalism.
Yeah.
They study journalism.
Yeah.
They study journalism. They study communications.
Communications.
And journalism.
Yeah, common denominations.
I wanted to be on the news so bad as a child.
Oh, like right in the kind of,
yes. If I was on the news, I'd be like, "Good morning, we're waking up. It's gonna snowy outside," and her right in the
yeah.
Every day, I would lose my job first thing.
Her right in the.
I love the right in the guy. You know what I like about it?
Icon, disruptor, chaos.
Yes, and censorship is ridiculous.
Ridiculous. Say it, Mama.
I won't stand for it anymore. The idea that because there was a beep, the child doesn't know that they said
Yeah. Or that because there's a beep, I don't have a
These news people, I mean, Mama, I'm gonna tell you what the news is about.
Perfect.
News bloopers.
And do it in Russian one.
It's like some guy on a field piece that doesn't know the cameras are on who's like, yeah, I'd right in the ass. Or are we live? Like, the they're saying off camera is crazy.
Yeah.
Or, hey, we're down at the emu farm doing an emu food drive, and then the emu like attacks the woman.
Yeah. Did you see the Russian newscaster? The cat came and stole the microphone and ran away. Yeah. And she was mad, and then they threw it back in the studio, and the woman was stone cold faced, like, well, that did not work out, so we're moving on to the next segment. Like, it was like that. It's so.
Or when someone's like, there's a racetracks down at the Derby, and they get hit by a car. Blood splatters in the camera, and they go back to the studio, and they're like, ooh, looks like we're having some technical like the way that they minimize the obvious trauma.
Yeah.
Or pregnant news anchors puking all of a sudden, middle. Oh yeah, like, ooh, just wait, and then, puking. Because think about it, you're pregnant, it's 5 a.m., you're talking about traffic.
Traffic on the 405. Yeah. Do they really do that?
Oh yes, I love the woman, at Milwaukee County Zoo, and like the camel snatches her, wig
or
off
the
or
monkey
something. I love that.
Rips the face off.
Why do you keep thinking that monkeys rip faces off?
Because I always love to connect to the truth. It's true. Chimpanzees can be deadly. I didn't want to say it. No.
I always wanted to be in the news because I wanted to go missing. When I was a kid, I fantasized.
Jessica.
Yes, I wanted to be Baby Jessica down in the well. Do you know how many times I threw you know how many times? You know what? I actually remember one night,
deep enough.
I spent the night in the woods thinking that my family would notice I was gone and learn a lesson. And I came back the next day, like, you've been here the whole time. I remember running away and no one noticed.
Oh, wait, how about this one? How do you deliver bad news? You've got some bad news.
Well, you gotta do the sandwich, right? It's sort of like compliment, criticism, compliment. You go, hi, love your hair, by the way. Your mom's dead.
Do you want a sandwich?
You better work.
Oh.
You know, like you gotta sandwich it the right way.
Yeah.
This is how I want to do the news on TikTok, where they have the people being like 5 reasons you can tell your dog's about to die. Difficult breathing. Like it's always really morbid information.
They do that, I know. 5 ways to know that your daughter's on drugs. Dilated pupils, heavy breathing, excessive sweating, blurred vision, and then like delusions of grandeur.
Yes. Would you, if you were a newswoman, would you want to be the morning news or the evening news?
I would want to be.
I think the morning news would be more fun.
Wait, what's different about
I
the
think
morning?
morning news is more like
The morning commute.
we're showing how to make jewelry using safety pins, and then evening is like, anyway, this is who died. You know?
Okay, I would do the die part. Yeah, I would want the tragedy. Like in Leominster, a local man was found grisly murdered by 14 cows who had been infected with E. coli. I'd want to deliver it in a grim, like melancholy tone.
Right. I would want to do like, hey, we're here in Sarasota at the Bead and Button Museum. I want to do those pieces.
Well, we could. I think we'd have a good little network going.
Like yin and yang.
Yeah, you get him up, and I'll take him down.
You'd be literally
Yeah.
taking the dead body and puppeting their voice going, see, I'm dead. Back to you, Trixie. And I'd be like, okay, making your own dog food, you know? I have a closing tip for the news. I would say, just because it's on TV doesn't mean it's true. So make sure what you're watching is valid.
Yeah, and not all good news is good news, and the bad news is there's Newsies. Great movie.
And stay tuned next week when we talk about which microwave popcorn's most ethically sourced. No.
Yeah.
You really break those.
I know. Yeah. Well, they're really cheap. Have you ever been
Sucking